In my first 3 years, family income increased by $6,000. That's more than 5 times the gains in all 8 years under the last administration. African-American income grew 9 times more than it did under Biden and Obama. We lifted 6.6 million Americans out of poverty, so proud of that. African-American unemployment, Hispanic-American unemployment, and Asian-American unemployment all reached the lowest levels in history. At the end of the last administration, the Congressional Budget Office projected fewer than 2 million jobs would be created over the next 3 years, and we crushed that prediction and created almost 8 million jobs. Nobody can believe it. And we're doing it again. My policies have benefited those who needed it the most. The bottom 50% of households saw an astonishing 40% increase in net worth. After our tax cuts, wages grew fastest for the nicest, I mean, it makes me feel so good, blue-collar workers. They were the ones that had the biggest benefit from what we did. Since the China virus, we have created a record 11.4 million jobs. That's a record. We've never created jobs at a level at which we're creating them now. We've already cut the unemployment rate in half. We're down to 7.8%. Sounds high, but a lot of people said we're going to be at 42%. We're down to 7.8 and going down rapidly. Under Biden, it took 30 months to recover more than half of the jobs lost. 30 months. We did it in 5 months. Jobs have been recovering. Think of this. Jobs have been recovering 23 times faster than the Obama-Biden recovery. 23 times faster. Not 23%, 23 times faster. I've spent the last 4 years reversing the damage Joe Biden inflicted over the last 47 years. He supported NAFTA, a disaster. Now you have USMCA, it's the best, it's now kicked in. He supported TPP, would have destroyed your farms, would have destroyed everything, and our auto industry would have been gone. And he supported China's entry into the World Trade Organization, a catastrophe for our nation. You know, China tries to get away with the fact that they are a developing nation. Not anymore. If Biden wins, China wins. That's what's going to happen. If Biden wins, China will own our country. They'll own it. And if we win, Iowa wins, and America wins, and we're going to win for a long time. For decades, our politicians spent trillions of dollars rebuilding foreign nations, fighting foreign wars, and defending foreign borders. But now we are finally protecting our nation, rebuilding our cities, and we are bringing our jobs, our factories, and our troops back home to the USA where they belong. And as I mentioned, one of the things that was very important to me was to eliminate the very unfair estate tax or death tax on small businesses and farms. So now if you love your child and you're a farmer and you think he's doing a great job or she's doing a great job and she wants to keep the farm or he wants to keep the farm, there is no more estate tax where they have to go out and borrow a fortune to pay the tax. Is there anybody here who has a child to which they do not want to leave the farm because they don't like their child? Because, raise your hand, please. Does anybody have the courage? Yeah, there's one person over there. He says he's only kidding. No, but it's a big thing. I mean, look, it's a big thing. A lot of farms were put out of business. The parents, they pass away. They leave the farm to the son, the daughter, to the family, and the family has to go out and borrow a fortune, and then they have a little bad season, a couple of bad seasons, and they end up losing everything. We don't have that anymore. We cut the estate tax. It's out, gone. These are things a lot of people don't even know. We got that. Along with the tax cuts, we got that. Biden wants to repeal our tax cuts and massively raise taxes on your family farms. And What we did was hit the, you know this, I mean, you know exactly. We hit it so quickly. We hit so hard. We hit so strong on this whole tax situation because the farmers were being being treated unfairly, so unfairly with respect to taxes. I quickly issued a major disaster declaration, and I will be with you every step of the way. I think Kim will say this, your governor, when you had floods all over the place, you were like a large-scale swimming pool. I hate to say it, I looked at the pictures that your governor sent. I said, Kim, I never knew that this was oceanfront property. And we took care of you, right? We gave you everything you needed, and we got rid of we rebuilt the dams and the dikes, right? We rebuilt it, and we rebuilt it fast.